everybody, it's Callie with Scentsy, and today we're going to go over what I've been warming in June 2021. I have a whole bin full of not only wax and warmers, but I've been going through some other part of our line. You can see some of the big guys in there. So let's get started, okay? I'm going to go through the non-wax versions first. So first and foremost, I changed out my car bar. So I changed it out. I had Summer Holiday in there, and I just switched to Blueberry Cheesecake. It is so good. You wouldn't think that you want like a bakery in your car, or at least I didn't think so, but the blueberry is so fruity and tart. I just love it. And it's got the vanilla cream in it. It's just awesome for summer. I just love it. It's like, you just want to eat it. It's like American apple pie and all of the bakery items all rolled into one. So I have a big love for blueberry cheesecake right now. I also got through a Scentsy Fresh in Amazon Rain. This is kind of like your Febreze except in Scentsy scent. So this is where I can spray off my bedding, I can spray off my mattress, certain parts of the stairs, anywhere where I just want to freshen up the scent. Curtains work really good for this in your kitchen, for example. I've got some curtains that cover the sliding door, so awesome if it infuses with any kind of food cooking smell. So it's just awesome, so you can get them in some of your favorite fragrances. So Scentsy Fresh is that one. This bottle is also a 16-ounce bottle, so if you get any of the all-purpose cleaner bottles, you just save these because they work really good for that. This month, here in July, just about everything in the spring summer catalog is 10% off, minus like licensed collections and our charity warmers. But if you buy a bottle of the all-purpose cleaner, the concentrated stuff, you get like a clear, cool Scentsy bottle so you can mix and match. But if you already have one, you can always just use the Scentsy Fresh bottles or the counter clean bottles to make your stuff. Oh, the light dimmed a little bit. I was kind of hoping just to use natural light today, so maybe it'll come back. I'm sure it was just a cloud. It is 102 degrees here in North Dakota. Unreal. Super, super hot. So anyway, I digress. Moving on. I got through my very last and final tub of Ocean Washer Whiffs. Now, Washer Whiffs are not a soap, they're just a fragrance boost, and they're amazing. I got 4 tubs of this in the clearance section back in 2019, I think. So I've been kind of rotating in some pink cotton and Amazon Rain, things like that, but I finally finished my last tub of Ocean. So because it was a clearance brand, I didn't have like the matching soap or other fragrances, so I kind of was mixing and matching different things like that. But I also got through an entire bottle of my laundry liquid. So I use Amazon Rain primarily. I also use Luna sometimes. The soap itself isn't as strong smelling. Really, it's the washer whiffs that'll scent your laundry the most. So I kind of went back and forth between Amazon Rain and Luna. So finished off one of those two. If you buy the Laundry Love bundle, which is $50, you get a bottle of heavily concentrated liquid soap, an entire tub of washer whiffs, which is 3 times the size of a regular size washer whiffs container. And also you get two packs of the dryer discs, which is an extra boost. So basically you're layering your fragrances over and over again. And what's cool, because this is in a bundle, is that you can get it half off. So when you host a party and you want to use a half off reward, you can get this and two packs of dryer discs all for half off. So you can get the whole system for $25. It's insane. It's amazing. So finished off one of those, and now downstairs I've got Scentsy Clean going. Oh, it's so good. And that one I've noticed I have to use way less than the other fragrances to scent my clothing. So Scentsy Clean it's not really laundry-ish, but it's just like a fresh scent, and I'm just loving it. I'm loving it. It's probably gonna be my new jam. So okay, next up I just finished it up actually. Bloomin' Beach Body Scrub. Now this was in the Mother's Day collection. I picked up a couple of them. It's just a nice floral fragrance. I'm not gonna harp on it too much. It was limited edition, and so I picked up a couple, but our sugar scrubs, you guys and gals, are to die for. They're super gritty. They really scrub your skin good, and what I love about sugar scrubs versus any kind of pumice is that you're not gonna have that film lying in your shower because the sugar dissolves. So I love our sugar scrubs so much. I now just opened up a Luna one, so Luna is coming in, okay? All right, next up, let's see what else I have at the bottom of this bin. It might all be wax from here on out. Well, nope, here's one that isn't. All right, I finished out a fragrance flower. So this is the empty one, and I've replaced it with a like flower. The new catalog had just come out, so I had stocked up on cozy cardigan fragrance flowers because they retired for the season. I wasn't sure. Well, they just continued for the season, but I didn't know if they were retiring or coming back or not. Well, we just discovered that cozy cardigan is coming back, so I'm going to be able to get my fragrance flowers again, so I opened up a new one. What I went through was actually a vanilla bean buttercream one. So I have a little shelf in my bathroom, so right when I walk in, it's about nose level. So these only diffuse fragrance based on like the warmth of the room or your house, okay? They're awesome for desktops where you're just a little bit above it, nice, great for nightstands. They're great for bathrooms because they just got a little bit of fragrance, just enough to get you a waft of amazingness. So vanilla bean buttercream was my jam. Still smells like a little bit, but it is empty and all used up, and so now in its place is Cozy Cardigan. And boy, oh, did I miss you. So I have several of those, but now that I know I can get them again in a month, I'm going to use them up. All right, so next up we're going to start with, I finished a brick. So if you guys have been following me, I purchased one of the Arctic Kiss bricks that were in the clearance section right off the bat. These bricks were available to us consultants because Arctic Kiss was a scent of the month back in December. And for a while there, in order to manage some inventory and some stock, normally our consultant kits for the scent of the month come with 9 individual bars, like regular size bars. Okay, see how little they are? Regular size bars for us to sample and sell and things like that and get a little bit early. Well, because of stock issues, because we were having to, Scentsy was having to purchase so many fall and winter things, they started giving us the scent of the month in brick size. Well, clearance came around and they had some extras, so I may have bought six bricks of this because it was so amazing, you guys. Like I could not be without it. It's in my club. I had to get it as big a size as I could, and now the catalog has come out and Arctic Kiss is coming back, not only in bar size, but you're going to get it in room sprays, you're going to get it in scent circles, and you're also going to get it in pods. And it is just like you open the windows. So I love it for all day, every day, all year round. But I especially love it in the winter because it feels like you have your windows open. So if you are in any kind of a cold climate, you know that you keep your heaters on and typically you keep the windows closed. But some of us like to be little rebels and open the windows at night just to sleep good and get that fresh air. Well, that's what this smells like. So I remember walking into my house and I'm like, oh crap, I left a window open. I didn't. I had this warming. So it's nice and fresh and I love it. And now you guys will all get to experience the amazingness of Arctic Kiss. So I was afraid that Arctic Kiss was actually going to be the replacement for Eskimo Kiss because Eskimo Kiss stuff was also clearancing out. Turns out they just took the Eskimo Kiss name away and it's now going to be called Polar Bear Hug, but it's going to be the exact same fragrance. So now we get Arctic Kiss and Polar Bear Hug side by side. So I'm super excited about that. All right, so let's go through some wax bars. Some wax bars. Look at this. It's probably primarily my entire bin here. I think that's it. Oh, there's one more thing at the bottom. I finished off a body wash in sea salt and avocado. This was also in our clearance section at the time, so you can't get sea salt and avocado in Body Line anymore. You can still get it in the fragrance. Sea salt and avocado smells nothing like the name represents. There's no vegetable in this. Well, a little bit maybe, but it's like a fruity, perfumey vegetable. It's good. You have to try it. You have to try it to believe it. It is so good. It's one of those fragrances that you just have to try. Have to try it. And it's going to stay in the catalog, so you'll still be able to try it in wax. All right. I probably have more than 2 somewhere deep in this bin because I love this fragrance so much, but I went through 2, and I'm going to flip them upside down, 2 bars of Petal Pals. Petal Pals was one of the 2 packs in the Valentine's Day collection, and so in Scentsy Club you're able to split packs apart and only get the fragrances that you want. I didn't love the second one so much, or it was very similar to a lot of like the berry scents that we have, but this guy, oh, it's just like a bakery floral put together, and it's phenomenal, and it is a powerhouse. It lingers. Typically 1 cube will last about 20 hours, Scentsy says, right? I can leave cubes in my warmers, and I leave mine on 24/7, 3-4 days. I mean, this stuff just lingers and lingers, and I love it. It's just soft. It's a little powdery, but I love that. God, I just love it so much. So I have 6 of these coming in my club every 3 months. Every 3 months. I love it so much. It is just, between this one now and Blue Hyacinth, these are like my staple. I rotate them every time I change my wax out. It's either Petal Pals or Blue Hyacinth. I love them so much. Oh, so I share. So if you didn't get your hands on some Petal Pals, I'm sharing. So, all right. Speaking of Blue Hyacinth, I have 2. Okay, again, Blue Hyacinth. This is the new one. It came back for Bring Back My Bar, so I've now put this in my club. I went and stocked up on a ton of bars first, because in club you can't do the buy 5 get 1 free pack. You can just buy the bars individually. So now I'm stocked up for good and forever and ever. So now I have 2 bars of these coming to me every 3 months. I just love it. Such a sweet. I had no idea that Blue Hyacinth smelled so good. All right. So a lot of these are bars that I tested out because they were Bring Back My Bar, so I wanted to give them a try. Love Story was one of them. I do enjoy it. I went back and forth whether I was going to keep this in my club or not. It was another Bring Back My Bar. And I did like it, it just wasn't strong enough. But I think this might do better in the winter, because right now with the air conditioning going, I just have the fan on all day long just so there's not like hot spots in the house. And I feel like I would smell it more in the winter, but I don't know that. I do have a few bars left, so I'm going to test it out. I didn't put it in my club, so it's going to have to be kind of a one or done. But this is like a berries, and it's got a little bit of a chocolate and an amber to it. And it is just, it's a really pretty scent, just a little bit too light for me. So, Love Story it is. Got through 2 of those. All right. Next up, let's see. 2 of anything. Well, if I have some duplicates, I'll just push them off to the side. Lucky in Love. Okay, here's another one. Lucky in Love. This smells just like Love Spell from Victoria's Secret. This one did make my club because I get asked about it all the time. Do you have any Lucky in Love? And if I do come across the bar when I go to vendor shows, it goes right away. So people love this one. So I did keep it in my club, partly for me, but also partly because I know that's a top seller. So great fruity, perfumey. It's just so good. Straight up Lucky in Love is Love Spell from Victoria's Secret. So if you're ever in my generation and you grew up with the body spray, you'll reminisce. All right, next up is White Teen Cactus. Another Bring Back My Bar since we had it here in June. White Teen Cactus was another scent that's just nice and clean and light. Green, but just really nice fragrance. I've got some coworkers who really enjoy the scent, who have certain allergies to things, but they love this one. So I've kept it in my club, and I stocked up on a few to make sure I have it for them. So nice and clean and green. All right, next up, ooh, I actually turned out my party tester, Rainbow Sherbet. I finished it up. This is my favorite summertime fruity fragrance. It's everything with your zesty lime and your orange and your strawberry, and it's just so good. It smells just like sherbet. Sherbet. Oh, I love it so much, and it's a powerhouse. So this goes in my club every single summer because I don't know if it's gonna come back, but hopefully it always does. Okay, Sweet Pea Vanilla. Here's another one that I went through. Another Bring Back My Bar. Sweet Pea Vanilla is it's not really like Bath and Body Works, but it's good. Sweet Pea is, I don't know how to explain it. It's not like the Bath and Body Works version, but it's still really good. I smell more of the sweet pea than I do the vanilla in this by far, so it's more of a floral, but I do really enjoy this one. So, it doesn't smell real strong, and I don't remember it being real strong in the house, but maybe that's what you want in your Sweet Pea and Vanilla. So, okay, next up, Appealing Apple. This was the scent of the month last month. This is a really good one. It's apples and pears, and it's good. And it's strong, and I'm really enjoying this one. So Appealing Apple, I do have a few more bars of this left, but I warmed it because of the it was scent of the month. I don't know that I'll put it in my club just because I have so many other good ones that I really love, but it's a great fruity scent if you're into apples and pears. So very strong on the pear. I think I smell more pear than anything. Another one of those. 2, 3. Okay, I think that's all the Appealing Apples. 4. I warmed a lot of it. I also sampled some of it. There's another Petal Pals. So I got through 3 bars, which isn't surprising because, like I said, I rotate them out between that and Blue Hyacinth. Ugh, that's my jam. So, okay, let's do. I got 6 more left in here. Mineral Oasis. Okay, Mineral Oasis was a spring-summer one from 2020. This one smells like the Ralph Lauren perfume to me, or at least similar to it. I put it in my club, and it did not come back this year. So this is one where I get one every 3 months, and so I savor it. I actually enjoy this more in the winter just because of like the freshness of it. It seems like it lingers a little bit longer when the heater's on instead of the air conditioner. So I just really love it though. But anyway, I enjoyed some of the Mineral Oasis. Okay, I also enjoyed some Squeeze the Day. I actually mixed this kind of went hand in hand with Oodles of Orange. So Oodles of Orange is a really good one. I thought it was going to be straight up orange. It's not. It's like every fruit that is orange all combined into one. This was a Bring Back My Bar. I believe I did put this in my club because it is really good. It's like, it is a really good one. And there's not really a lot like it. I mean, we have Sunkissed Citrus, but that's more of your orangey, citrusy scents, and this is more of like your sweet orange fruits like mango, papaya. Papaya orange. Anyway, there's a little bit of orange in this too, but I really do enjoy this one. So great fruity fragrance. And then of course Squeeze the Day. This is my staple. This is like your Dumbledore lemon gumdrop, sweet lemon. It's really good. Great mixer. You can mix this with strawberry to make like a strawberry lemonade. Basically any fruit you want to make a lemonade into, mix it with Squeeze the Day. I love, love, love that in all of our cleaning products. Every single one of them. It just makes you happy. It just makes you happy to clean off your counters. So I don't know what else to say about it. Next is Jet Set Go. This one was another one. This did get added to my club more because of just the nostalgia of it. When I first joined Scentsy back in 2010, so long time ago, Jet Set Go is one of my favorites in that era. Might have been a couple years later, but I just love it. It's just like a nice aquatic, soft scent. I'm just a fan, and I just don't want to be without it. This is the old packaging because I hoarded like 2 cubes of this for forever and ever. So once it came back, I finally warmed up the last of my cubes, and now it's in my club, so I don't have to be without it. Okay, next one is French Kiss. This is one I typically don't love it because I don't like fig, but this is like your brown sugar and fig fragrance from Bath & Body. That's what this smells like. So it's a powerhouse and I sell a lot of it, or I did when it was out, and now that I have it, I'm going to keep it again. I did not put this in my club because it's not one of my favorites, but it is a staple favorite for the people who love that brown sugar and fig smell. So I warmed it just to give it another try, and it did perform really well. It just isn't my jam in terms of fruit. So, but people do love it. Okay, last two. Summer Soleil. I wanted to love this one, and I do when it's on cold. It's just not strong. It fizzled out. It wasn't strong enough. Like I have to put my nose deep into the bar, and I just want more of it, but it's just way too late for me. But it is just like, I would wear it in a perfume if it was stronger. I love it so much. So it didn't make it into my club because it just simply isn't strong enough for me. But really, really pretty fragrance. Super pretty. And last but not least is The Last Petal from Beauty and the Beast. This one did perform pretty well. And this is like, it's got a little bit of grapefruit in it. It's a lighter fruity fragrance, and it's usually a bright yellow color. So I did enjoy it. It won't be club worthy for me unless some of the Disney ones are club worthy for me for the packaging and stuff. But I just have a lot of fruity fragrance that I love more, like Rainbow Sherbet, for example. So I wouldn't choose this one first. But it is a light grapefruit scent if you're enjoying that one. So okay. These ones, I guess technically I've gone through is Stargazing. This is the current scent of the month. This one, they always say it's like a grown-up jammy time, and I would relate. It's got like that light cotton fragrance to it, but with vanilla. So it is a good fragrance. So I went through a couple bars. I'm sure I'll go through a couple more bars here in July as well. So, technically, I'm going to talk about these ones real quick. So I make scent crates every month. I started this back in April. They're kind of like my version of a whiff box, except they're cheaper. So whiff boxes are $30. You typically get more than that in those products. Scentsy creates them, they make them, they theme it, they do a fantastic job of them. I wanted something a little bit shorter and or cheaper in price point for my current customers in the area. So I started doing a scent crate. And so I do bulk buys. I take an entire party's worth, $500 party worth, and order specific items. So I theme it. So this time I was gone for most of June, so I actually did 2 in 1. So I did a June and July box. And I can usually get about 30 different crates out of a party, so I divided it in 2. And so I made 2 different kinds this time. So I did a Sandlot version, which is pretty cool. So in the Sandlot version, they get full wax cubes from me in the scent crate themselves. So they got samples of Make a Splash. So if you remember Squints jumping into the pool, so you could make out with a lifeguard. Okay, so we got that, and they also got some skinny dipping. Okay, which I think this has been around so long, but I don't think it gets enough credit. I smell a little bit more of like a beachiness too, like tanning lotion, but it's not, it has nothing to do with it. It's got like apples and all sorts of different stuff. So some people love it. I smell a little bit of tanning lotion in it, but if you love that scent, Skinny Dippin' is your jam. Make a Splash. This one's just a cool, aquatic, watermelon-y scent. So good. Gotta try that one. That one's gonna go in my club here this month because I love it so much. I got Tangerine Creamsicle. I added like the sun theme just because they're talking about how hot it was out in the summer, and I'm like, well, Tangerine Creamsicle is my jam. Because this is like, if you guys ever liked the orange creamsicle or dreamsicle we had back in the day, you're gonna love, this is like its replacement. Tangerine Creamsicle. So got a cube of that. And then they also got, because of the Sandlot, Sandswept. They also got a cube of this one. The Whiff Box had a Sandswept room spray in it a few months ago, but I wanted them to try it in wax fragrance too. So again, nice, just a nice clean, almost kind of a woodsy fragrance in a way. Sandalwood, driftwood, all those things. And then I did one for the 4th of July theme. So my scent of the month, or my scent crate this month, is called Army Pinks and Greens. So kind of an iconic throwback to the World War II uniforms of the day. The current Army is changing out their uniforms to the fancy ones to mimic more of the pinks and greens. It's like this dark brown and tan looking uniform. So from a distance, I suppose it looked kind of pinky and greeny. So anyway, that's what they call them. So everything in the box was pink and green. So this is just the wax that they got. They also got pods and a couple other things in there. So prickly pear and agave was one of the ones. This one is actually a green wax, but a pink top. And this one, again, I don't think it gets enough praise. Very green, but very sweet at the same time. So prickly pear and agave. That was a cube that they got. They also got a cube of cocoa lime, another great fragrance for lime fans. Very authentic lime, I think, and it's got a little bit of coconut in it. That's the cocoa lime, so very sweet lime. So if you like, I don't know, if you like Squeeze the Day, like that sweet lemon, this is like the sweet lime version. I just love it. Very good. Great fragrance. Where's my other ones? Oh, okay, Strawberry Rose. This was the scent of the month back in, I think it was either January or February 2020, so kind of like our Valentine's theme one. And this one's just a really good mix of authentic strawberry and rose. So basically like a fruity floral. So, but rose version. So if you like rose, give Strawberry Rose a shot. And last but not least, I threw in this one because it was Bring Back My Bar. And I'm like, gosh, summer has to have this. And this was Watermelon Patch. This one smells like a watermelon Jolly Rancher or like a Starburst. It smells like candy. Like candied watermelon is what it smells like. So I wouldn't say authentic sweet, but definitely like the artificial kind, but super sweet, powerful. Love the fragrance. So those are some of the cubes that went into my scent crate. All right, that is all I have for everybody. I hope you enjoy your 4th of July. I hope you warm through some of your favorites. You're bringing people back into your houses now and enjoying some family and friends time. Do great things, make good choices, and have a happy 4th and a happy rest of the month because everything is 10% off. So go stock up on your favorites. Bye.